The laptops we're about to show you are hands down our favorite gaming laptops of 2024. Are they the right fit for you though? Well, we're about to find that out right here, right now on Robeytech. We have looked at a lot of laptops this year, and let me tell you, it has been a great year for laptops. Not only have we seen ones that are so incredibly powerful that they could replace your desktop PC, but we've also seen ultra portable laptops that can do more than just gaming than thin and lights in the past. So we wanted to take a year's worth of our experiences with these laptops and give you a bit of a brief explanation on what makes these laptops that we're going to tell you about the best in their category. So the categories we're talking about today, we're going to talk about best desktop replacement, best laptop for around $2,000, best laptop for around $1,000, and best laptop for battery life, as well as our best overall laptop all around. Since we can only embed a handful of video reviews in this video, we're also going to be linking our reviews for the laptops we mentioned down in the comments below. So with all that in mind, let's get started on the best desktop replacement. See, desktop replacement laptops are the perfect portable one for persons who need every last bit of power when they travel with them. That ability to be able to take your power with you and have the power to do what it is that you need to do is a non-negotiable. And that's where these laptops come in. So if that's you, the MSI Titan 18HX is crazy powerful and one of our favorites in the category. See, this thing packs a ton of power with its Intel Core i9-14900HX CPU, its NVIDIA RTX 4090 mobile GPU, and 128 gigabytes of RAM. Not only that, storage expansion is super easy on the Titan, and with 3 M.2 slots, this thing can have storage for days. And don't think we forgot about gaming on this laptop. While yes, there are a lot of practical applications for working remotely, the Titan 18HX has a beautiful 4K mini LED screen that makes gaming an absolute treat. This is a beastly laptop with a beastly $5,000 price tag to match. So this is definitely not for everyone. Oh, and if you like the idea of a desktop replacement and you may not necessarily think this is the right one and want something a little bit less expensive, check out the Alienware M18. It was a close runner-up. Now we imagine that spending $5,000 on a laptop does not make sense for the 99% of you watching this video. But if you want portable power that is far more attainable, our favorite laptop for around $2,000 was the 2024 ASUS ROG Strix G16. You can find these laptops at the starting price of around $1,700 with an Intel Core i9-14900HX and an RTX 4060, which is what our business guy Tom was using forever. But we spent a lot of time with the $2,300 RTX 4070 version, but some of our favorite things apply to both models, which is why this laptop lands in this category. First off, this screen exemplifies what we like to see in a modern laptop. It's got a 16:10 aspect ratio, a refresh rate at or above 240 Hz, and a 1600p or QHD plus resolution. Now to give you some brief insight, what makes this combination so good is that the components driving the display, the 40 series graphic card and the 14900HX, are well matched for a QHD plus, especially given the RTX 4070 version. With its beautiful display, balanced hardware, and rugged design, the 2024 ASUS ROG Strix G16 was one of our favorite gaming laptops of 2024 for around $2,000. But there's another G16 that actually takes the best all-around laptop, and that's this one right here. That's the ROG Zephyrus G16. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had around 20 of these that everyone on my team could basically use. They're thin, they're light, they're powerful, and they pulled off some crazy stunts with us when we were in Taipei. This thing has one of the best speakers we've ever heard on a laptop. The OLED display is positively stunning, gaming on it is spectacular, and the battery life is on point. Not only that, the Intel Core Ultra 185H based laptop can be spec'd with an RTX 4070, it's got a 4080, or potentially a 4090, depending on which model you choose. Now, thanks to the clutch assist of ASUS, we actually got to use the 4090 version of the Zephyrus G16 while we were at Computex. Not only did it power 3 live streams for the show, one of those streams was completely on battery. Now, with all that power and portability, it does come with a price tag. The RTX 4080 version, which was around $2,800, and if you wanted to add a 4090, that's gonna be closer to $3,400. So it's not exactly cheap, but if you travel a lot like I do and you need a platform that can just about do it all, the Zephyrus G16 cannot be beat, and it's probably one of the best media experiences and gaming experiences you can have from a portability standpoint. Now, which this actually brings us to our favorite laptop for around $1,000. And it's a bit of a stretch because it's technically closer to $1,400 and it was released very late in the year, but we were absolutely blown away by this laptop that we absolutely had to find a reason to add it to the list. Enter the Asus Tough Gaming A14. And before you say anything, no, this is not sponsored by Asus. They put out a bunch of remarkable laptops this year. The A14 is basically well built, built, even though it's a little bit modest on the hardware side, we were shocked by the gaming experience we had with it. First off, the A14 is ridiculously quiet under load. We're talking about just under 51 decibels. For comparison, that's the same noise level as gentle rainfall or a quiet office environment. What's also wild is how ridiculously cool this laptop stayed. And I'm not just talking about the GPU and CPU temps, I'm talking about the actual chassis of the A14 itself. We spent hours playing things like a Dragon Infinite Wealth and Destiny 2 using the laptop on our actual lap. And according to our team, it was barely warm to the touch afterwards. Now, the one downside to the A14, and this is the case with both the new Ryzen AI and 2nd gen Intel Core Ultra CPUs, is that you can't upgrade the RAM. Now, what you get is what you get. So according to ASUS, there is a version with a 32 gigs of RAM, but we don't know what the price on that would be. Now, we did have a few runners up here if you do want something closer to the $1,000 mark. First up is the 2024 Acer Swift Go 14. This thing really impressed us during an Amazon live stream a few months back. With a retail price of $790 for the Core Ultra 7 version and around $690 for the Core Ultra 5 version, this thing is compact, it has a gorgeous OLED display, and it's Intel Evo certified. Now, while this is going to be more of an indie game machine, for under $1,000, it's not bad. Now, if you need a bigger screen, the LG Gram is a 17-inch laptop with an Intel Evo certification for $1,000. This is a Core Ultra 5 125H based laptop, so again, another kind of indie gaming machine. Finally, we have the unicorn. It's the 8th generation Lenovo Legion Slim 7i. This is a unicorn of a laptop that has been seen for as low as $620, which is stupidly low for how good these laptops are. Like, if you find one and you're not bothered by it being a little old, pick one up, especially at that price. Now, they are 13th gen Intel laptops, but the model was actually our favorite laptop of 2023, and both myself and other members of the team have spent our own money just to have one because we loved how good these laptops are. Okay, finally, the category here is battery life, and with the new Ryzen AI and Lunar Lake mobile CPUs, as well as Snapdragon X Elite processors entering the chat, this is a category that is actually pretty contested. After all, we've seen laptops that nearly break the 24-hour mark on battery life. But remember, this video is all about the best gaming laptop, and when you start adding more powerful GPUs and CPUs into the equation, battery life tends to dip. Unless you're a Mac, but who games on a Mac? So within this category, we're gonna look at laptops and what they're able to do, and at the very least, be able to play indie titles well. So with that, what gaming laptop wins in battery life here? And that's the $1,500 Asus ZenBook S14 with Intel 2nd gen Core Ultra 7 258V processor. This laptop got an impressive average of 19 hours and 48 minutes worth of battery life out of our UL Procyon Office Productivity Battery Benchmark test. Now, the ZenBook S14 has a gorgeous OLED display, which is amazing for color reproduction, but it also is 1800p, or as ASUS is calling it, 3K resolution. While the display resolution is a bit mismatched for gaming at a higher resolution, it does great for titles like Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, that don't require a whole lot of power to drive them, and given that new Battle Mage assist, it does a very good job of gaming. Now, we do have two other devices that tie for runners up here, the Asus ZenBook S16 with AMD's Ryzen AI HX 370 processor and MSI's Prestige 16 AI Evo with Intel Core Ultra 7 155H. Both of these laptops had 12 to 13 hours of battery life average while also being able to do some light gaming. And just as a quick note, the MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo we tested was the Meteor Lake version, which we've seen as low as $1,300, but we've seen the new Ryzen AI version for around $1,200. While these may not be the most powerful gaming laptops, battery life with a side of gaming is outstanding. Laptops like the ZenBook and the Prestige are for those who are traveling professionals that want to go from board meetings to chill gaming on the same device without having to worry about plugging it in. Keep in mind that this was something that wasn't even in the conversation not too long ago. And speaking of time, we're out of it for this video, but if you want to know more about other laptops we reviewed this year, like the Alienware M16, the Razer Blade 14, or the HP Omen Transcend, you can check out all those videos right here on Robeytech, and some of them are even over at Robeytech Live. We've seen a lot of incredible laptops in 2024, and we can't wait to see what 2025 holds for the mobile space. Arrow Lake H, more Ryzen Strix, it's gonna be awesome. But we wanna hear what you think down in the comments below. Do you have a favorite laptop of 2024? If you've had an opportunity to try any of the laptops we talked about in this video, what were your impressions? Let us know down in the comments below. Now, while you're down there, make sure you slap that subscribe button with that like button and ring that notification bell so you get a notification when we post videos like this right here on Robeytech. And if you wanna continue the conversation, figure out what the best laptop is for you, head over to our Discord server, discord.gg/Robeytech. There are tons of tech and PC enthusiasts who love to have these conversations, and you know what? They might just help you not only choose the right laptop, but you might just make a friend. Also, make sure you follow @Robeytech on all the other socials right here. Thank you so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you on the next one.